Welcome everyone. Before watching this video, it is suggested to watch previous video about section 169. You can find link of video in description. Keep in mind the simple example of Mr. A and Mr. B discussed in that previous video. Let's now talk about today's topic. Section 152 subsection 1DA. This subsection is about payment to non-resident individuals for capital gains on debt securities. Let's go to tax regime link. And then click on this green box. Now we are on a slide which is about section 169. From here click on link for our today's discussion. The taxation of this transaction will follow the same pattern as was discussed in video of section 169. This transaction is between a Pakistani bank and a non-resident individual who has Pakistan origin card or has a national ID card for overseas Pakistanis or has a computerized national ID card. Such non-resident individuals can directly contact a scheduled bank for opening a foreign currency value account, FCVA, or a non-resident rupee value account, NRVA. The main difference between these two categories is that NRVA is denominated in Pak rupees and cannot be opened by a resident individual. Whereas, FCVA is denominated in foreign currency and can be opened by resident individuals who have declared assets held abroad. Let's talk a little more about these categories. Click on FCVA to access State Bank Circular. You can pause video if you are interested in reading the complete circular. The circular clearly defines who can open this category of accounts. It also narrates a list of transactions which could be credited, or could debited to this category of account. Please note that funds from FCVA can be utilized for investment in government debt securities. Also that the disinvestment proceeds shall be credited to this account. Let's get back to our presentation. Now, click on NRVA to access State Bank Circular. You can pause video if you are interested in reading the complete circular. The circular clearly defines who can open this category of accounts. It also narrates a list of transactions which could be credited, or could debited to this category of account. Please note that funds from NRVA can be utilized for investment in government debt securities. Also that the disinvestment proceeds shall be credited to this account. Let's get back to our presentation. Keep in mind that this section is only about taxation of non-resident individuals. The transaction flow will be such that the non-resident individual investor will deposit funds in FCVA or NRVA. Then will use these funds to invest in debt securities. Capital gain arising on the disposal of debt instruments and government securities will be credited to FCVA or NRVA. The Pakistani bank will deduct tax from these capital gains. Click on red box to know the rate of tax. The tax rate applicable is 10%. This deducted tax is final tax on income of non-resident individual investor. If we just go back to our 6 basic questions and then go to link for geographical source of income, you can recall that Pakistan source income of non-resident is taxable in Pakistan. So the non-resident individual who has earned capital gains has earned an income which is Pakistan source income. Therefore, tax must be paid on such income in Pakistan. Let's go back to our relevant slide. Press this home icon. Then tax regime link. Then the green box. Then the relevant link. You must read about today's discussion in Income Tax Ordinance. We hope you have got the idea of this transaction and its taxation. Your questions are welcomed in comments section. See you all in our next video.